So why is it important for leaders to give constructive feedback?
I think that good quality constructive feedback is really important to correct problem behaviour or poor performance. Constructive feedback helps not only the leader, but it also helps the other person to understand what's really going on and move on towards more cooperative behaviours and also to improve performance. And I find that when leaders can do this on a regular basis and do it consistently, it actually has a huge impact on an individual's attitude as they start to understand why there's a problem and they're able to explore more easily what they can do differently. I think it's actually tough to give good feedback. It's a lot easier as a leader either to ignore what's happening and hope that the problem goes away or gets better on its own, or to be coercive and try and force the people to change the way they do things, or even just tell somebody what to do differently. But none of these approaches work, as you don't get to the root of the problem. If you really want people to change their behaviour, you need to find out what the person's doing and why they're doing it. So even though giving constructive feedback can be helpful to improve performance, I often hear in my programs that it's difficult to confront people in a positive way. I find this in nearly all of the countries where I've trained, but it's a particularly sensitive issue here in Asia, where being critical is something which is generally avoided and difficult to do. So that's why constructive and not critical feedback is so much more powerful. I also see sometimes that leaders are reluctant to give positive feedback. They think that somehow it's going to diminish their authority or their position. On the contrary, I think that getting a good balance between giving feedback on what is working well and giving corrective feedback on what needs to be done differently is actually a key to good leadership.